There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and heard around the world on the Voice of America, with major funding provided by Bailey and Glasser. Welcome to another Mountain Stage with your host, Larry Gross.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune, but the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around, a simple song. Well, thank you so much, and welcome once again to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State in West Virginia, and we are in our home, the Culture Center Theater in Charleston, West Virginia, for a tour of many musical styles today, and actually a couple of different countries will be represented too. During our next hour, Mr. Bela Fleck and Abigail Washburn will be with us. They have each been with us many, many times before. Together, they've been with us just once before as a duo, and they just put out their first duo CD, so we're excited to have them back. Also, a young woman who was with us once before. We were so excited to get her back. She's not here all the time. She's from Australia. Kate Miller-Heidke will be out during our next hour. During this hour, we're going to hear from a great jazzy, bluesy singer and her fine band. Janiva Magness is with us. She was with us once before, too. She has a great new record out there. And also a young man who's never been on the show before. Very, very talented guy. Lives in Brooklyn now. Grew up on the West Coast as well as the East Coast. Mr. Gabriel Kahane is going to bring his very interesting songs and piano and guitar. But to start us out, the two gentlemen you see over here to my right, they are Irishmen, and they were with us twice before. They made 3 albums, actually, as the name with the name Guggenheim Grotto, and then they've changed their name for their most recent CD because the songs and the sounds of the songs have a much more pop edge to them. But they've been great songwriters and fine harmony singers for many years now. They started coming back in 2006, and we're so happy to see them again. That new CD is called This Time Round, and I recommend it highly. Please welcome Mr. Kevin May and Mick Lynch, Storyman.
Buildings surround me, you bring meadowland. A hard weight upon me, you raise it with your hand. Big city blinds me, you're my candlelight. Life's complicated, you lift me like a kite. Lift me like a kite. You keep me afloat, you keep me afloat. You keep me afloat, oh, oh, you keep me afloat. You keep me afloat. You keep me afloat, oh, oh, lost in a flood, caught in the undertow. You hang on to me and you don't let go. Hard time living, cruel as a dogfight. Worn out and jaded, then you lift me like a kite. Lift me like a kite. You keep me afloat. You keep me afloat. You keep me afloat. Oh, oh, you keep me afloat. You keep me afloat. You keep me afloat. Oh. keep me, oh, oh. You keep me, you keep me, you keep me, you keep me, oh. You keep me, 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 you keep me. Thank you very much. So we're so happy to be here. This is our third time, like Larry said, playing at the Mountain Stage, which we love. That makes it a hat trick for us. I don't know, do you have that phrase over here? A hat trick, yeah? Actually, where it comes from, it's like a 150-year-old phrase. And it was a cricket player. And he did something special in cricket 3 times. I don't watch cricket. I don't know what he did. But he did it 3 times, and the rest of the players had a whip around, got some money together, and they bought him a hat. And that's where it comes from. And I was thinking how nice would be, because this is a special night for us, you know, playing our third time, if all the other artists tonight had a whip around and like bought us hats, you know. I'm a medium. I think Mick would probably prefer a gift voucher. I go with a gift voucher. Yeah.
I have a huge head. It's very hard to buy for. Very hard.
All right, this is actually fitting. This is all about anticipation. This is called Ruby Heart.
Something is about to happen. Feel it in my heart a thumping. I'm fired up, my thoughts are spinning. This could be what I've been waiting for someone to deliver. Saving bottle caps forever. Now I'm running to the door to answer. Really should know better, I've been here before with my arms apart. Like a maestro waiting for his show to start. Oh, be still, Ruby Heart. Hear it on the tracks, it's coming. Put a glass against the wall, she's singing. She's putting on a dress to meet me. There's a whisper in the trees are blowing. Promise of a new beginning. This could be why I've been waiting. This could be my second coming. Really should know better, I've been here before with my arms apart. Like a maestro waiting for his show to start. Oh, be still, Ruby Heart. Oh, be still, Ruby Heart. Oh, be still till you know what you got. Oh, be still, ruby heart. Oh, be still, ruby heart. Oh, be still, ruby heart. This is a song called Coming Home. Rounders, children in the meadow, finders, keepers, trees are turning yellow, heads up, cat call, crows in the reservoir, Dead Sea, satellite, maybe it's the North Star, and it feels like coming home. Yeah, it tingles on my skin. And it feels like coming home. It's your love that draws me in. Left turn subway, blow it in their faces, race me up onto my laces, touch screen, paperback, making tracks to meet you, fur line down a rack, running cause it feels good, and you feel like coming home. Yeah, it tingle on my skin, and you feel like coming home. It's your love that draws me. Home is where your heart meets mine. Home is where your heart meets mine. Home is where and you feel like coming home. Yeah, it tingle on my skin, and you feel like coming home. It's your love that draws me in.
Thank you very much. So this next song is about the end of the world. On ukulele, a fitting instrument, I think, for serenading out the end of the world. It's called it's called Cherry Red.
You sure?
for impending doom weighs me down like a diving bell. Have you heard the news? Oh, but of course you have. You always take these things so well. You're so calm. You're so cool. You're so nothing is going to ruin the day for you. When the hour comes, can I sit with you and watch the sky go cherry red? You got so many friends. Can I sit with you and rest my head against your head? You're so calm. You're so cool. You're so nothing is going to ruin the day for you. No, nothing is going to ruin the day for you. No, nothing is going to ruin. Nothing is going to ruin. Nothing is going to ruin the day for you. No, nothing. When the hour comes, can I sit with you and watch the sky go cherry red? Thank you very much. It's been lovely playing for you. This is our last song. It's called The Universe is Laughing.
Thank you very much to Mountain Stage for having us back.
October throws herself before my feet, and the sky goes powder blue, holding a breath for me. I never thought myself a city shoe, but it's made of gold today, and it breaks my heart in two. 'Cause I want to hold on to it, but there's nothing to hold, and the universe is laughing. 'Cause all a boy can really do is watch a boy unfold. We were listening to the city hum and hush. Lying perfect in the dark, I felt you tremble neath my touch. Why is it everything I love I can't explain? Like if the world should disappear, only music will remain. And I want to hold on to it, but there's nothing to hold, and the universe is laughing. 'Cause all a boy can really do is watch a boy unfold. Ah, 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 ah. and the universe is laughing. 'Cause all a boy can really do is watch a boy unfold. And the galaxies are howling. Sun and moon are tickle pink and gold. The whole damn universe is laughing. And all a boy can really do is watch a boy unfold.
Thank you very much.
Kevin May on the keyboards, Nick Lynch on the guitar, ukulele, and stomp board. They both sing, of course. Storyman is the name of the duo, and in the past you might have known them as Guggenheim Grotto, but now they are Storyman, and the new CD, which is well worth getting, is called This Time Round. They live in Brooklyn now. They're from Ireland, but the last few years they've lived in New York City there. And Chris Kuffner produced a record. Ingrid Michaelson's producer, and they've been on the road with Ingrid Michaelson, so you might see them if you go to see her in the future. Storyman. It's time for Julie Adams and the Mountain Stage Band. Ron Soul is back with us. He's been gone a couple of weeks. Mr. Ron Soul is the leader of the band and the acoustic guitar up there. Bob Thompson on the keyboard. Ryan Kennedy, lead guitar. Ahmed Solomon is our drummer. Steve Hill plays the bass. Michael Lipton is our lead guitar player also. Julie's chosen a song she heard from Georgie fame, but we've also heard it from one of our favorite people on the Mountain Stage. A man who's been with us a few times, Mr. Mose Allison. It's his song called Everybody's Crying Mercy. Say hello to Julie Adams.
Everybody's crying mercy when they don't know the meaning of the word. Bad enough situation, sure enough getting much worse. Everybody's crying justice, just as long as there's business first. Toe to toe, watch 'em go. Give a cheer, get your souvenir. People running around in circles, don't know what they're heading for. Everybody's crying peace on earth just as soon as we win this war. straight ahead, knock 'em dead, pack your kid, choose your hypocrite, don't have to go off Broadway, see something plain absurd. Everybody's crying mercy when they don't know the meaning of the word. Nobody knows the meaning of the word. Nobody knows the meaning of the word.
Julie Adams, Mose Allison tune. Everybody's crying mercy. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, Illinois, and Delaware, handling complex trials, appeals, and transactions nationwide. For more information, BaileyGlasser.com. Additional support is provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. If you missed part of this show or you just want to hear something again, you can always visit the archive section of mountainstage.org or subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. Each podcast includes songs that we don't have time to fit on the radio, and often our complete finale song. If you'd like to come see us, we'd love to have you in the audience, whether we're here in Charleston or on the road. The way to do that is go to that website, mountainstage.org, and see where we're going to be, and you can buy tickets right there. We're so happy to have our next guest back with us. She's with us once before, but it's been far too long. And, you know, she's a blues singer, and when you think of that, you know the kind of material most blues singers sing. And if there was anybody ever born under a bad sign, maybe Janiva Magness might be that person. She had trouble since she was a young teenager, when she was left an orphan, until very recently when she had some serious health problems that put into question whether she'd sing again. But the real lesson to take away is not the hard times, but the fact that she has always made the most of it and come through stronger than ever. And you can certainly say that about her most recent album called Original. She co-wrote 7 of the tunes on it. I think it's one of the very best things she's done. in her long and stellar career. It's her 11th album. She's won about every blues award you can get, blues music award, including Entertainer of the Year, which women don't win hardly ever. Please welcome back to the mountain stage, along with a very, very fine band, Janiva Magness.
Ain't nobody perfect. Nobody knows that more than me. Seems every mistake I've made is standing here with me now. Yeah, I had my moments. I sure enough made him smile before. This time I said something wrong, and he walked right out my door. Standing here, I felt the air just leave the room. He was everything to me. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a moment. Lord, I can't catch my breath since the day he left. Won't you bring him home to me? Oh, let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute. Lord, I can't catch my breath since the day he left. Won't you bring him home to me? I know I had reasons, just don't recall them all that well. I took it much too far. I never heard the warning bell. Yeah, I had my chances, but I just got to face the fact I turned away too long. Now there ain't no bring you back. Standing there, I felt the air just leave the room. Now I'm down here on my knees. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a moment. Lord, I can't catch my breath since the day he left. Won't you bring him home to me? Oh, let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute. Swear I can't catch my breath since the day he left. Won't you bring him home to me? Oh, oh, yeah, let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute. Swear I can't catch my breath since the day he left. Won't you bring him home to me? Won't you bring him home to me? Please, God, bring him home to me.
Thank you. Thank you.
So very happy to be back here on Mountain Stage, and thank you, Larry, for all those cool things you said. This one goes out to, this one goes out to my BFFs, as the girls say today, as the kids say. This one goes out to all my girlfriends, twice as strong.
Yeah, yeah. Come on now. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, come here, sister. Don't forget the stuff you're made of. You were fine before the rain began to fall. Don't let this setback tell you who you are. It's only just a sign of where you need to go. That's all. 'cause this time we break, you fall. It's time you know that you're twice as strong as you need to be, baby. Take my hand, sister, sister, twice as strong as you need to be. You're twice as many now, and it's you and me. Well, oh, hold on, sister. I know better times are coming, and I swear it's never hard as it might seem. Just lift your head up, got to see where you are going, and hold on tight to all that you dream. 'Cause this time you believe, it's time you understood that you're twice as strong as you need to be, baby. Take my hand now, sister, sister, twice as strong as you need to be. You're twice as many now, and it's you and me. Well, you got to keep on walking now that the road is clear. Don't ever mind them talking. Just reach for me now, then you'll see. When you know you're worthy, shake the earth. Oh, come here, sister. Don't forget the stuff you made of. You were fine before the rain began to fall. Don't let this setback tell you who you are. It's only just a sign of where you need to go. That's all. Twice as strong as you need to be, baby. Take my hand now, sister, sister. Twice as strong as you need to be. You're twice as many now, that it's you and me. Twice as strong as you need to be, baby. Take my hand, sister, sister. Twice as strong as you need to be. You're twice as many now, but it's you and me. No, 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 shaking up, no, shaking up, shaking
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's a true story. And then this happened right after that.
Gave me no reason you would come and you would cut me down 100 times, 100 times. Gave me no reason any time and you would shut me out 100 times, 100 times. But under your covers, under your us by, just like you said 100 times. But Sunday morning, you gave no warning that you would break your word. Under your covers, under your skin, when we were lovers, when you were my king. Under your covers, under your skin, when we were lovers, when you were my king. When we were lovers, lovers, lovers. When we were lovers, lovers. Oh, when we were lovers, lovers, lovers. When we were lovers, when you were mine. If you could see me now, if you could see me now, under your covers, under your skin, when we were lovers, when you were my king. Under your covers, under your skin, when we were lovers, when you were my king. When we were lovers, lovers, lovers. When we were lovers, lovers. Oh, when we were lovers, lovers, lovers. When we were lovers, when you were my king.
Thank you. Shortly thereafter, this happened.
Don't say life turned its back on you. Oh no. Just 'cause all those plans you made, they didn't quite come through. I just wanna tell you, babe, it's gonna be alright. If you need me to, I'll stay. When the morning comes, you know the daylight show you how to start again. Don't you worry about when the rain beats along at night. Just as long as you're here with me, everything is alright. Okay, I know you really been beat down. Yeah. But how long you got to stay there on the ground? 'Cause if you need to take some time, I guess it is. If you need to talk, we're talking. When the morning comes, you know the daylight will show you how to start again. Don't you worry about when the rain beats along at night. Just as long as you're here with me, everything is alright. Don't you worry about when the rain the morning come, you knew the daylight would show us where we need to go.
Thank you. All right. You know, it's been a wonderful adventure. It's been a wonderful, wonderful journey to step into the songwriter's circle with both hands and both feet, which means I'm crawling around in there. And that's okay. That's okay for a newbie. And just real happy to be back here on Mountain Stage, and thank the whole magnificent crew and everybody. And the CD's called Original, and it's because it's all original songs, just like Larry said. Here's one that got real popular over the summer. I thought I was alone. It's a little bit of a battle cry, tongue-in-cheek, sort of, and a little bit of a tip of the hat to the great Bo Diddley. This one's called I Just Need a Man.
One other day, people all up in my face. Lord help me through this day. I swear I'm so tired of ratting with the race. Look real close, there ain't no doubt you're about to see it on my face. I don't care if it's right or if it's wrong. Give me one good reason I'm alone. Please don't say I have to wait. Can't you see it's getting late? Don't tell me that you're doing all you can. 'Cause I need a man.
Need a man.
I need a man.
Need a man.
I need a man.
Need a man.
Just one good man.
Just a good man.
All around the world, all everywhere I go, we all got the same complaint. You know, we're searching high and low. Find me one man who's strong enough to stand in the game that you can play, and it take me by the hand. Well, you know that I'm for growing, so tired of being all alone. But just tell me that you're here, you gotta make it loud and clear. I swear I stood about as much as I could stand. I need a man. I need a man.
Need a man.
I need a man. Just one good man.
Just a good man.
I need a man.
Need a man.
I got to find a good man.
Need a man.
I talk about a natural man. I talk about one real good man. The one who nods his head pretends to understand. Give me one man who's got just what it takes, not afraid to measure up. One last slam on the brakes. I'm so tired of being all alone. Please send the boys back home. Just try to understand that Mama doing all she can. I've got to find one man that's for good. I need a man. I need a man. I need a man. Just one good man. I got to find a man.
Thank you so much.
Janiva Magness right there. The new CD on Fathead Records is called Original. And she co-wrote 7 of the tunes on there. You heard some of them during that set. Wow. What a powerhouse. If you live out on the West Coast on December 14th, she's going to be doing a special benefit at the Canyon Club, Agora Hills, California, KMET Acoustic Flashback benefit for Paraquat Kelly family. So wherever she is, man, go out and see Janiva and you will not be disappointed. We're going to end this hour with a man who has not been with us before, but I have been anticipating his coming on the show for, over a year now. This is the first chance we had to invite him on a show that I thought was just right. He was born out in California, but then he grew up on the East Coast and then back in Northern California, born in Southern California. And the reason I tell you that, besides the fact it's interesting, is that his new CD on Sony Masterworks is called The Ambassador, and it's got 10 pieces, 10 songs, each of which is based on a place in Los Angeles. The Ambassador is an old hotel that was since torn down, but if you know anything about Los Angeles, you may know some of these places, and fascinating stories that go along with it that he's composed. He grew up kind of both in classical and pop music, and as a matter of fact, a stage version of that CD opens at the Brooklyn Academy of Music on December the 10th and plays through the 13th. Please welcome, for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Mr. Gabriel Kahane.
Thank you so much, Larry, for that incredibly informative introduction, which spares me having to explain it all to you. It's not my practice to talk before playing, but I wanted to start with, inspired by Storyman, I wanted to do another song for the apocalypse. One of the songs, actually several of the songs on The Ambassador deal with the apocalypse, as Hollywood is very fond of destroying Los Angeles. So the first song I'd like to do is called Griffith Park, 2800 East Observatory Avenue, and it is both a song for the apocalypse, it is also an apocalyptic sing-along, and it requires your participation. So I will endeavor now to teach you your background vocals, your apocalyptic background vocals. They go like this. 1, 2, 3. La da da da. 2, 3. La da 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 da. 2, 3, 4. La da da la da da la da da. And that is all. Shall we give it a go? Let's give it a go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. La da da da. 2, 3. La da da da. 2, 3. Hard part. La da da la da da la da da. Yes, the last part is it comes on the beat rather than off the beat. Shall we try it together? Just the final phrase. And men, you do not need to suffer through the humiliation of singing in falsetto if that's uncomfortable. You can take it down the octave. No judgment. It's cool. Let's do just the final phrase. 2, 3, 4. La da da la da da la da da. 3, 4. A little more. 3, 4. Fantastic. Is anyone having traumatic flashbacks to middle school choir? Jared, you're flat on the D sharp. Let's do it one more time, and this time, while these background vocals are blithe and they are sunny on the surface, but it is a song about the apocalypse. And so, if you would please inject it with a subtext of abject terror. One more time. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. La da da da. 3. La da da da. 2, 3, 4. La da da la da da. Great. I have a good feeling about this. 2800 East Observatory Avenue, Griffith Park. You're on the porch amidst the pith of 7 rotten oranges and regrets that you unraveled after pulling them off the tree. I drove through cardiac traffic to get here, bodies hanging out of windows, gunned the throttle, killed the bottle, all so's not to see.
My head was a sledgehammer, the lawns were impeccably manicured, but the council found a blade was out of place and that there'd be hell to pay. Today I'm here to exact revenge on behalf of all the overwatered greenery. But then, my luck, my love, survived the blast from above, but her hand, her touch, will soon find out what's left of us.
You guys are fantastic.
You'd been underground for most of 7 years. Since the studio wars went nuclear, they brought Mitchell from the nursing home to negotiate détente. And in the aftermath they crawled out the game show hosts and actors, holy ghosts and pastors, corn-fed boys in leather, and an alcoholic aunt. Mankind, mistrust, the balance sheets had all gone bust. But my luck, my love, will soon find out what's left of us. Ooh, oh, oh, I want to take you to Griffith Park. I hear the radiation's falling. We'll put a blanket on the overlook. Watch the half-life neon crawling. And though the leaves have all turned black, I'll put sunscreen on your back. And we'll hike to the observatory. Yeah. La da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da da. And when we get through with the park, I'll take you to the movies, though they haven't got concessions or a picture on the screen. And we will dance the darkened theater, and playing it from memory, we'll run through Kiss Me Deadly, and we'll laugh about the ending as we pantomime each scene.
You are brilliant, brilliant. A phenomenal group of background vocalists. Okay, so the next song is Veda, 1 Pierce Drive. This is a fictional address that comes from Mildred Pierce, the novel by James M. Cain, and then the film starring Joan Crawford, and then more recently the other film starring Kate Winslet. I prefer the Joan Crawford film. I will be Joan Crawford as Mildred Pierce, if you can believe that.
Take my blood and take my marrow, scrape the meal from my bone, pierce my heart if you please with your arrow, but Veda, my darling, come home. Darling child, for you I labor, grease and glass in my skin. Though you sneer and crack wise, I won't waver, but Veda, my darling, come here. for bed. Now slip that gown off your head. I'll kiss you 1,000 times, my angel. Close your eyes and my savage mind will fashion a day when you'd be tender, when you'd be kind. For you see the star beneath which you were delivered. Gale, you cold-hearted bride, you look down on your mother who loves you. You take without grace, though it smarts, I don't mind. Done you wrong, you slipped as you gripped his gun and found yourself for his lifeless body. Child, I'd rush to turn myself in and claim that it was my sin to spare you. Yes, for darling, in this town of light and shadow, dreams become crooked and low. If I lost my way, it was only to please you. But Veda, my darling, you already know.
Thank you. One of the things that we learn if we watch enough films set in Los Angeles is that the bad guys have a tendency to show up in the same kind of domiciles made by the same architects. And this next song, Villains, 4616 Dundee Drive, the address, which is that of Richard Neutra's great Level Health House, built for the 1920s health guru. Had there been a gluten-free fad then, it would have been built for this guy. This is a kind of academic inquiry into that phenomenon, and it's so academic that it needs to be cut with a trashy drum beat, which I will endeavor to provide for you on my iPhone. It's going to go something like this. How about like that? This is Villains, 4616 Dundee Drive.
Why do villains always live in houses built by modernist masters? Modernist masters. Why does Hollywood insist on destroying the city by numbers, by natural disasters? An elemental earthquake, a furnace of a fire, a rippling rainstorm, nuclear bombs, or Martians from the future. A dithering police force, a mutant sprung from a cage, a giant half-man horse, a frustrated actor on a spitball rampage. Are you nostalgic for a time you could put a face to every crime, and the violence was as wholesome as it was imaginative, baby? How would you feel if we moved into the house where they shot Pulp Fiction? We put the nursery where Uma OD'd, a reminder of greed, of the dangers of heroin addiction. A cantilevered beach house with clerestory windows, an open-air sleeping porch. Frank Lloyd Wright built a whole lot of bungalows. Rudy Schindler and Neutra, they had a great big falling out. Two great architects, I'll tell you what that was all about. Is something absent in design, where the heart is mastered by the line. All you've got is the reflection of what's on the outside, impure. Say all these houses look the same, uniform of steel in every frame. You can think about a lot of things, waiting for the concrete to cure. I've been thinking a lot about action movies of the 1980s, particularly Die Hard. Die Hard, which seems to illustrate so many of the anxieties central to time and place. For example, the Japanese capital, the waning of the Cold War, a pride in a downtown. What did they build it for? Risen from the ashes of a once great neighborhood. All the ghosts of Bunker Hill. Who needs history? Was history ever any good? Are you nostalgic for a time when art and commerce towed the line? Entertainment had an easy smile as it looked upon you too. Back then Bruce Willis had some hair. He smoked in airports, no one cared. In the end, Alan Rickman fell out of a window. Boo-hoo. Are you nostalgic for a time you could put a face to every crime, and the violence was as wholesome as it was imaginative, baby? Modernism.
Oh, goodness. Now I'm going to play two really short songs very quickly, and then I'm going to get off the stage. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, I'll leave. I'm going to do for you now the title track, which is called Ambassador Hotel, 3400 Wilshire Boulevard. Does anyone know the significance of that hotel? Bobby Kennedy was shot there. This is true. This is true. Other facts about the Ambassador Hotel? Can anyone name the last music video to be shot there? What's that? Oh, possibly. Possibly. I think some episodes of 6 Feet Under may have been shot there. I think they may have used the basement as the embalming room. It's a storied place, and it's significant to me because it was the first, I think it was the building around which Los Angeles grew to have a sense of its own architectural history, and the first real preservation battle in LA over an architectural landmark was waged over that hotel. And as soon as my high E string agrees to be E, I will sing the song for you. And until then, I will continue to be a neurotic Jewish guy, feeling judged. Although you seem lovely, it's all a projection. I've been talking to my therapist a lot about projection. Gabriel, they're not judging you; you're judging yourself. But I'm scared. Take another pill. This is Ambassador Hotel, 3400 Wilshire Boulevard.
I am the night watchman, I stand by the door. Some 15,000 nights I have stood here for. For all of you actuaries, that's 46 years. They'll be closing up the hotel when the morning sun appears. Wilshire was a wilderness when they thought to build this place. But soon the starlets were arriving like they were runners to a race. 21 summers on a steep descending slope. Since that midnight in the pantry when the country lost its hope. Cut the lights off in the nightclub, strip the linens from the bed. Tell the busboys and the bellmen better get it through their head that they won't be back tomorrow. And it grieves me to tell you why the ambassador's been bleeding out. Now they've let her die. The Saturnalia every Saturday in the salad days long gone. Douglas Fairbanks, Mary Pickford would be wrestling on the lawn. Well, I shook hands with 7 presidents. I may have flirted with their wives, but my heart is in the hotel when the wrecking ball arrives. Cut the lights off in the nightclub, strip the linens from the bed. Tell the busboys and the bellmen better get it through their head that they won't be back tomorrow. And it grieves me to tell you why the ambassador's been bleeding out. Now they've let her die. "1968, I won't mention for the hurt, except to quote the one who wrote that doom was woven on his shirt. I am statue in the doorway, there are no guests, there is no sound, but for the rasp of plastic palm trees and a seagull on the ground. If they could bury me in the ballroom, I'd be content to fade away, with the ghosts as my companions right beyond my dying day. Cut the lights off in the nightclub, hear the walls begin to sing of olden days and golden days when Valentino was the king. No, I won't be back tomorrow, and it grieves me to tell you why the ambassador's been bleeding out. Now they've let her die. The ambassador's been bleeding out. Now they've let her die. The ambassador's been bleeding out. Now they've let her die.
Thank you so much. You've been a delight. It's really great to play Mountain Stage for the first time. I hope not the last. This is going to be an excerpt from a song cycle I wrote in 2006 called Craigslist Leader, and it's all ads from Craigslist set to music. This, I swear to God, I didn't write these words despite what I said earlier about being an erotic Jewish guy. I found this on the internet. This will be my last thing. The ad was listed as neurotic and lonely, M for W. It was in the personal section. Thank you so much. You've been a delight.
Neurotic and lonely, average height, brown eyes slightly disproportionate, brown curly hair, Jew fro, 20 years old, 20 years old. Slightly hunched, occasionally employed, anthropologist, chain-smoking Jew, currently living with parents, off from school, off from school, off from school, to deal with emotional problems, neurotic and lonely, medicated, neurotic and lonely, seeks gorgeous, artsy, genius woman, interested in philosophical discourse, making out, television, Woody Allen movies, Thelonious Monk, the Nazis, Chinese food, Thomas Pynchon, digestive disorders, neurotic and lonely, neurotic and lonely, lonely, lonely. Must enjoy video games, must own a video game system. Must enjoy video games, must own a video game system. My parents parents refuse to buy one for me. My parents refuse to buy one for me. My parents refuse. Parents refuse. Parents, 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 parents. My parents refuse to buy one for me. No Ugg boots. No Long Island. Neurotic and lonely, 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 neurotic, 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 neurotic.
Gabriel Kahane, The Ambassador, is the name of that CD on Sony Masterworks. And there will be a staged version of that CD, The Ambassador, at Brooklyn Academy of Music, directed by Tony winner John Tiffany, starting December 10th in Brooklyn, and it plays through the 13th. Gabriel Kahane. And I thought nobody saw my ad. Never got an answer. Maybe I will now. I'd like to say a special hello to you if you're listening over WXPH, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, or KSJD, Cortez, Colorado. Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope you'll be there again next week when our guests will be St. Paul and the Broken Bones, Catherine Russell, Junior Brown, Amy LaVere, and Marty Jones. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Radio. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. Welcome to the second half of Mountain Stage. We're so glad you tuned in. Later on during this hour, we're going to hear from Bela Fleck and Abigail Washburn. But we're going to open the hour with a young woman who was with us last 4 years ago. We were so taken with her voice and her songs. I wanted to get her back, but she's not around all the time. She's from Australia, Brisbane, Australia, and she grew up playing both classical music and pop music, and she continues to do both. She's won a lot of awards and done many operas in art songs, and then she's also made some very popular albums, Australia and around the world. She has a new one that is out, will be out soon in America. It's not out yet, but it will be very soon, and at the same time, she's actually performing at the Metropolitan Opera. She took time off to come down here. She's in The Death of Klinghoffer. By the way, the name of that one is Oh Vertigo, the new CD. Please welcome back to the Mountain Stage, Kate Miller-Heidke.
And this is Charlie Looker on guitar, everybody.
wolves on the street, wolves on the street, roaming, howling, smoke in the distance, strangers are calling. Paid for your time, boy. Hold on, hold on. He's not underground, he's not in the air, he's not in that book you take everywhere. The devil wears a suit, he lives in our town, he lives on our street, in your home, in your bed. Aren't you the bright one? Aren't you the trooper? Where did you go? Where have you been, son? Nowhere, with no one. Talking in circles, point of confusion. Who needs a hug? Who needs a hug then? You do. You do. He's not underground, he's not in the air, he's not in that book you take everywhere. The devil wears a suit, he lives in our town, he lives on our street, in your home, in your bed. House of your friendly local accomplice. Shoes at the door, please. Mind your secrets. Out in the garden, under the elkweed, ribs in the dirt, ribs in a dirt heap. Silence, silence. He's not underground, he's not in the air, he's not in that book you take everywhere. The devil wears a suit, he lives in our town, he lives on our street, in your home, in your bed. Thank you very much. Oh, vertigo. I don't want you to leave me. I don't want you to go. Bless my soul, I would fall for the mountains the snow. Yes, I am ill, yes, I cannot get my balance. Yes, I get carried away in a breeze like a feather. It doesn't matter, let it go. Give me love, give me vertigo. Ooh, vertigo. I just wanted to let you know. Yes, I get carried away in a breeze like a feather. It doesn't matter, let it go. Give me love, give me vertigo. Yes, I'm a mess. Yes, I am covered in bruises. Yes, I get carried away. I'm sorry if it confuses. It doesn't matter, let it go. Give me love, give me vertigo. Ooh, vertigo.
Thank you very much. It really is so great to be back in Charleston. I realise that the outro to that last song sounds kind of like halfway between something cool and unexpected and halfway towards the most irritating sound you've ever heard in your life. So I do apologise. My friend Benjamin Law says it sounds like a yodeling ambulance. And someone, I just did a big tour of Australia, and someone told me after one of the shows it sounded like Enya on crystal meth. And that sort of led to this mini epiphany. I realised that's the exact sound I've been going for my whole career. We're going to play a song now that's based on a true story, something that happened to a friend of mine when we were growing up. 2, 3, 4. '97, Livid Festival. Me and Sarah, my best friend, stripy tights and fairy wings, safe as safe can be. We drank the gin we'd snuck in, danced to Ben Folds 5. I turned around to Sarah, couldn't see her anywhere, safe as safe can be. Sarah, I didn't mean to let you down, but you left me on my own. Sarah, why didn't you scream? I went to all the stages and to the St. John's stand. The man said you just missed her. Stay, maybe she'll come back again. I sat and watched the crowds. My father came at midnight. We searched till 4:30. I was half hysterical. My father wasn't sure. he called for the police. Oh, Sarah, I didn't mean to let you down, but you left me on my own. Sarah, why didn't you scream? Why didn't you shout? Sarah, I hate that I let you down, but you left me on my own. Sarah, why didn't you scream? Why didn't you shout? The next day the sergeant found her blue dress in the creek. Her parents were so angry, they put the blame on me. And then a fortnight later, Sarah knocked upon their door. Her mother asked her, "Where have you been?" And she said, "I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can't remember anything at all. Sarah, I didn't mean to let you down, but you left me on my own. Sarah, why didn't you scream? Why didn't you shout? Sarah, I hate that I let you down, but you left me on my own. Sarah, why didn't you scream? Why didn't you shout? Thank you, thank you. So it's nice, light family entertainment, that is. Larry mentioned I've been singing at the Met, and I actually had a lesson with one of the stars of the show, a singing lesson, just to kind of brush up on my my technique, because it's been a while. And I was running bits like the high operatic middle eight of that last song, and she said to me, the lady playing Marilyn Klinghoffer in the show, she said, "Basically, Kate, when you're trying to sing a high note operatically, your wide mouth must be simply an echo of your wide vagina." And it really does help. I took it on board. It is slightly distracting, but anyway, you can try it yourselves later at home. 2, 3, 4. Yours was the body, yours was the body. Oh, the train had left the station. I could hear the wheels squeal around the bend. Oh, my only consolation, I could travel down the path that never ends. Oh, sweet sensation are in my mind all the way back to better times. But I don't want to be your memory. Yours was the body that run with my body, and I just don't think there will ever be anybody else. Yours was the body that fit mine completely, and I to see how there could ever be anybody else. No, I don't believe there will ever be anybody else. Oh, shadows flood the river like your silence, it echoes in my ears. Oh, I guess you're just oblivious to all this love that still roars and sears. I don't wanna be your memory. Yours was the body that rhymed with my body, and I just don't think there will ever be anybody else. Yours was the body that fit mine completely, and I failed to see how there could ever be anybody else. No, I don't believe there will ever be anybody else. There will never be anybody else. Yours was the body that fit mine completely, and I failed to see how there could ever be anybody else. I failed to see how there could ever be anybody else. No, I don't believe there will ever be anybody else.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I think Mountain Stage is so special. There's something really, really unique about this little community, and I'm so thrilled to be a tiny part of it. I have my latest CD here for sale tonight, even though it's not officially released yet, so don't tell anyone if you get one. I would be more than happy to sign one for you at the end of the show. I'll come out to the table, so feel free and come and say hello. Thank you again for being so lovely and listening to us, and please one more time for Charlie Looker, everybody. Loved by strangers, hug my heroes, but I'm seeing shadows. Where I go, they go, mirrored by the moment, painted back against the wall. Oh, where's the loophole? Where's the exit? My legs are dragging on sticky carpet. Drink it down in one hit, stare along the skirting board. Humiliation, humiliation. Tell me where to hide all this frustration, 'cause this
is not the time or place. Humiliation. Caught stark and naked and awkward vagrant. It's cold, cold comfort, l'esprit d'escalier. I don't know how to do it. I think I'm not quite right. Mirror, mirror in my head, the valley of strangers. I can't see through it. I don't know how you do it. You do it every time. Humiliation, humiliation. Tell me how to handle this frustration, 'cause this is not the time or place. Humiliation. Cause this is not the time or place. This is not the time.
Kate Miller-Heidke, along with Charlie Looker on the guitar and vocals. Ms. Kate Miller-Heidke. You heard songs from the new CD called Oh Vertigo. If you want to go on the internet and look up what she did for Pledge Music, that was a crowd-financed CD, this latest one. It's the most entertaining Pledge Music thing I've ever seen. And she cleared up something for me. I wonder why I couldn't hit the high notes like I wanted to. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey & Glasser, LLP, a law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, Illinois, and Delaware, handling complex trials, appeals, and transactions nationwide. More information at baileyglasser.com. Additional support provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. If you have questions or suggestions for us, you can email us. Larry@mountainstage.org is the address. You can also connect with us on Facebook, of course. You can ask us anything on Tumblr, or you can hear our Song of the Week on Stitcher. All these links are at mountainstage.org. And don't forget, you can hear Mountain Stage guest performances, including songs not heard on the radio, at NPR Music. The online address there is npr.org/mountainstage. Our last guests on this edition of Mountain Stage are two of our very best friends. And certainly the first family of banjo players, that uniquely American instrument. Bela Fleck's been with us for many years, in many incarnations, starting way back with the Newgrass Revival, and of course many times with the Flecktones and with the Sparrow Quartet. And it's great that we've had so many styles of music on this show, because Bela's been nominated in more styles than any other Grammy-nominated person. He's won 15 Grammys. And Abigail Washburn has also been with us as a duo, and with Uncle Earl, the Old Time Music Quartet, and with the Sparrow Quartet. And now they've teamed up. They were with us once before, but they've just made their first recording, and it's named after them. And now they're on the road. Last time we saw them, they were just about to have their first baby, and now he is on the road with them. What a wonderful thing. The album is called Bela Fleck and Abigail Washburn. Please welcome them back to the Mountain Stage.
Hey.
banjo and singing fee-fi-fi-li-o, fee-fi-fi-li-o, oh, oh, fee-fi-fi-li-o, strumming on the old banjo and singing fee-fi-fi-li-o, fee-fi-fi-li-o, oh, oh, fee-fi-fi-li-o, strumming on the old banjo. We are so happy to be back with you here at Mountain Stage. The last time we were here, as Larry said, I was very pregnant. Had a little trouble getting up off the chair after the show. And I'm happy to report that he did come out, and he's really cute.
He's painfully cute. Everything he does is magic.
It's true. Everything about babies is just cute. Even when they poop, it's like, yay! Everything's working.
Okay, this is a tune called What You Gonna Do?
We borrowed our 17-month-old's banjo for this next song. It looks good on you, Fleck.
You think this banjo makes me look fat?
What do you say to that?
Someday soon we'll all move through. This car won't bring me back to you, oh no. I'll look for you in your chair, out the window and in my hair, Breathe my whisper now, old friend, 'cause now soon will end. Remember my long brown hair and the way I loved you everywhere. Oh, oh me, oh my, where you going without me? You found me all around, up the country and way downtown, One day we vowed till the end, together forever weave and bend, Close your eyes and feel the wind. This time I won't feel the wind. Remember my long brown hair and the way I loved you everywhere. Am I right to you? Where am I gonna go when you're gone? I feel you hanging on my frame. I smell your body, I spell your name, Beneath my hands you'd move so free. These hands won't bring you back to me, oh no. Someday soon we'll all move through. This car won't bring me back to you. Remember my long brown hair and the way I loved you everywhere. Oh, oh me, oh my, where you going without? Am I right to you? Am I right to you? Where am I gonna go when you're gone?
We are playing a lot of different banjos on this little set here. Abby's got a fretless banjo over there. and it's got Chinese words inscribed on the fingerboard. I think it's her name in Chinese. I thought you'd all be interested in that.
Isn't that fascinating? Yeah. It kind of is, actually. So I have a Chinese name. It's Wang Aiping, which is, Wang is Washburn, naturally, and Aiping is Abigail, Abby. But this is my dear friend Jordan McConnell, who was for a long time in the Ducks. You guys know the band The Ducks? Yeah. And he made this for me, and he didn't know I had a Chinese name already. So what was really cool was he went to this like local Chinese tattoo artist and was like, "Can you draw me this girl's name?" And so this is what he came up with: Abigail Washburn.
Close enough.
All right, so here we go with the fretless. Two little birdies all in the nest. One little birdie's just a taking his rest. Other little birdie jumps in the sky. Fly, little birdie, oh fly. Little birdie, why'd you fly so soon? Little birdie, why'd you fly so soon? Has your mama been gone too long? Has your mama been gone too long? Crocodile waiting by the river bend, hasn't had a meal since it don't know when. Looking down low, looking up high, little birdie tumbles from the sky. Little birdie, why'd you fly so soon? Little birdie, why'd you fly so soon? Has your mama been gone too long? Has your mama been gone too long? Little birdie, why'd you fly so soon? Little birdie, why'd you fly so soon? Has your mama been gone too long? Has your mama been gone too long? Little birdie, little birdie. Little birdie, little birdie. Croc says, little fella, don't you know it's dangerous in this world below? Tales your mom, tales are real. Now you're gonna be my evening meal. Just in calm sound of wings, mama grabs a birdie and flies. Little birdie, why'd you fly so soon? Little birdie, why'd you fly so soon? Has your mama been gone too long? Has your mama been gone too long? Has your mama been gone too
Thanks so much. So the birdie makes it.
I know it started out like a Paranoid Mom song, like Paranoid New Mom, and I was like, oh gosh, you know, I don't want to do anything wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want to be gone too long. Like, and we actually travel with him everywhere on the bus, so it's not like I'm away from him for more than just his nap time, which I'm very lucky for. And thanks to my mom, speaking of moms, she's out on the bus with him while he's sleeping. So it's a sweet thing. Family matter.
Which brings us to murder ballads.
Yeah, right? I mean, natural segue. So are you guys fans at all of old-timey murder ballads? Yeah. Yeah. We're in the right place, West Virginia. You guys get it. I'm really into them, especially when I'm having a bad day. It's like I really actually, I find a murder ballad uplifting on a bad day. Because at least you're not the one hanging from a tree or floating the wrong face down in the river or with a penknife in your eye. I count my lucky stars. And this one day, though, I was listening to murder ballads and I wasn't feeling better. And I realized it was because Pretty Polly, Oh Me Wise Little Sadie, Knoxville Girl, it was always the woman who was getting the axe, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I need to write a song of revenge. So I come back as the ghost of all the women in all the murder ballads that ever got it and torment all the nasty old men that went after them. I'd have you home.
when we started talking about doing this duet, I said, hey, Abby, it'd be nice if we did one of my tunes.
I said it would have been nice if you had pushed the baby out your hoo-hoo.
That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But how many people would like to hear Abby play a blistering solo on a Flecktone tune?
Yeah. See, I'm an old-time musician. I'm guessing I've spent some time in Elkins at the Augusta Heritage Center, and I love the old-time music. And how many of you out there are old-time musicians? Oh. Yeah. See, it is a rare bunch that enjoy sitting in a circle and playing the same tune over and over again for 20 minutes straight without soloing. And I personally find it thrilling.
Yeah, but I'll come by these jams and I'll say, hey, you guys have been in D for like an hour and a half already. What do you think? Maybe go into A for a couple of tunes.
No. We're just sharing this so you understand what it means for me to take a blistering solo on a Flecktone song. For marital relations, I'll do it.
Okay, well, we're going to do a tune from about 1995. This is the tune from a Flecktones album called Live Art. And we were, thank you for that clap. And oh, no. It's too late. We were on our way to South Africa for the first time, and it was a great time in South Africa right then. Nelson Mandela had just been voted the first democratically elected president, and it was everybody was talking about the new South Africa. We were thrilled to be there at that time. And this is a tune I wrote on the way over to play with some of the great musicians there. This is called New South Africa, and thanks everybody.
Yeah, thanks Mountain Stage for being our family.
Bela Fleck and Abigail Washburn, that's the name of the new CD. And you heard a lot of music from that CD right there. Bela Fleck and Abigail Washburn, our pleasure to have them back on the mountain stage. They're going to be out performing to promote this CD in the new year, so watch for them if you live in Colorado. I see dates here in California and Colorado and Illinois, Wisconsin, up in Pittsburgh and Massachusetts. They will be out there, and you know how good they are. You've heard them before, and it's great to hear them together with the new CD. Our thanks to Bela and Abigail, and yes, they are part of our family here. Our thanks to Kate Miller-Heidke, and our thanks to Gabriel Kahane and Janiva Magness and Storyman and all the folks that they brought with them. Thanks to you here in the Culture Center Theater in Charleston for coming out and being with us in person. And as always, special thanks to you there listening on the radio, because without you, there would be no mountain stage. We never forget that. We hope you'll be with us next time. Our guests will be St. Paul and the Broken Bones, Catherine Russell, Junior Brown, Amy LaVere, and Marty Jones. And by the way, Bela gave the keynote speech this year at the IBMA, International Bluegrass Music Association, and it's online, and it would be worth your Googling that, because it's really, not only is the speech entertaining, but it's profound, and it's certainly worth listening to. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producers are Jeff Shirley and Vasilia Skouras. Production managers Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Francis Fisher, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Patrick Stevens, with production assistance from Michael Lipton, Joey Ansel, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, and Woogie. Photographic services are provided by Brian Blauser. Promotions coordinated by Michael Lipton, Adam Harris, Josh Saul, and Music and Motion Promotions. Lodgings provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Why don't you go out and hear some live music wherever you are, just as soon as you can. You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the mountain state of West Virginia. We're going to end up with an old song from West Virginia, collected and performed by Gerald Milnes on the Gandy Dancer CD. He collected it from a man in Mingo County named William May. It's called Little Pink. Come on, my little pink, tell me what you think. You're a long time making up your mind. I truly understand that you love another man, and you no longer can be mine. Michael Lipton. Abigail's gonna sing it now.
Come on, my little pink, tell me what you think. You're a long time making up your mind. I used to think you was the prettiest little thing ever such on earth.
Bela Fleck now. Janiva, Magness.
I'll never marry no logging man or a man who drives a four-horse train. I'm gonna marry me some handsome little man who rolls his wheel by steam.
Okay, Abigail on the banjo. Kevin from Storyman.
15% all the money that I got, and $1 is all I crave. 15 cents and some more fame, gonna take me to my lonesome grave.
Brian Kennedy. All right, Vic.
Remember the falls that you told me, little pink, when we sat on the hillside to rest. Try to make me believe all the lies that you told when the sun went down in the west.
Bob Thompson.
What another man says, his eyes leaving you cry. Unless he is on some scaffold to be hung, say won't you take me down?
Come on, Michael. Gabriel.
The last time I saw my pretty little pink, she was standing in the old hall door. She was wringing her hands and drying tears, saying, "Come back, honey, please don't go."
One more time, Bela. Everybody now. Come on, my little pink, tell me what you think. You're a long time making up your mind. I truly understand that you love another man, and you no longer
Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser. Mountain Stage is a production of West Virginia Public Radio. This is NPR.